Nathan, let's just get it started. Let's just you and me run
I'll
at it.
I'll I'll go into it. I'm ready. It's just a preseason episode, Tyler.
This is a preseason episode.
It's just preseason.
All right, guys.
No
Tyler
one
had to
watches
go.
preseason.
Tyler had to go
Okay.
put the baby down. Nathan, get us started. Tell us about a little bit about what's going on here.
Okay. Well, I do intros around here. Welcome everyone to the preseason week 1 of the PICK6. I want to call it a podcast, but it's not a podcast. It's a show. I'm Tyler. Oh my goodness. I'm Nathan. That's
I'm
Jake.
Jake, and Tyler is
That's
gone.
Tyler's gone.
Our
He's
third
got a
host is
daddy
out.
duty to do real quick, but he'll be back. So this is preseason. Obviously, preseason games are going on as we speak right now. Try not to look at them, Jake. So basically, so the pick 6. Let's go there. You're gonna take an over. We're gonna pick an under. We're gonna go with the spread, and we're gonna go against the spread, and then we're gonna do 2 wild cards. So we discussed before, wild cards are anything that are -10 or less in odds, meaning
Minus
minus
100.
10. Sorry, minus 110, minus 105,
110.
minus 100 as an even, and then anything else has to be plus. So it could be a player prop, just for the week, just anything you really want to. Most of the time, I'll be doing just regular stuff. I don't like player props that much. Jake, congrats. You made it to the spring and summer. Football is back. How hype are you that football's back?
I'm so excited. Baseball is like the dog days, dude. There's no sports betting going on. I mean, there is. A lot of people love baseball. A lot of people think baseball is the easiest to bet on, which I can kind of agree sometimes. My
Yeah,
my,
yeah.
my friend's insane at betting on baseball, so I don't mind it. It's just not the most interesting sport to watch while you're betting. There's other.
Yeah. Yeah. Pacific baseball is some of the most dangerous bets. I've stayed up till 1 in the morning watching a very stupid bet of mine. End up hitting because I'm stupid. But yes, baseball. After football, you fall into depression, and then March Madness happens. Then it's depression again, and then
Right.
baseball starts, and you're like, oh, it's all excited for a week, and then it's just like, and then maybe your team gets hot, and then it boosts back up. These are the dog days, January, July, August. But football is back. We have preseason all August, and I don't know if they go into September, but September week 1 is the 12th, right?
I'm not sure.
Or is it the 11th?
It's
Whatever.
Chiefs. What is it? Chiefs Lions. The
Chiefs
Thursday
Lions
night.
is the 7th. I know that.
That's gonna be such a good game. The Lions are gonna be are like favored to win that division, I believe.
Well, it's not that. I mean, their only good
But I mean,
opponent
the
is
Packers aren't really there anymore.
the Bears. Bears might be frisky this year. Packers might be frisky. Who knows what Jordan Love? I have not to give anything away. I have high praise. I have high hopes for Jordan Love this year. I think he's gonna do something crazy. They might win the division. Who knows? So we're just gonna do. So most weeks we will be doing a recap. Once we get into the regular season, we'll be doing a recap. Maybe the first third of the episode, and then we're gonna get into a quick rundown of every game coming up, and then we're gonna go into our picks and just reasoning and just maybe a little banter, and then some little itty bitty segments at the end. So the game going on right now, we got Houston -3 against the New England Patriots. Over under is 36.5. CJ Stroud is making his NFL preseason debut. How do you feel about that?
There could be a spoiler out already, but I actually like CJ Stroud.
Oh,
I
are
like
you?
CJ Stroud. Didn't Tyler say just about a
Oh yeah,
couple moments ago
he
that he
just
threw a
doing it.
pick or something?
Yeah,
It's
he
it's
just
3-0 in the second quarter. There is not one over, or sorry, there's not one over under that's over 40 points in this preseason week 1 slate.
Tyler's just texting us as we go.
I know, and I'm getting it on the recording, so it's like because my Mac's set up, so whatever, man.
um,
I'm gonna text him to shut up.
I don't know. As we go into these preseason games, it's very boring. Preseason. I've never watched preseason football before. I will be watching that Eagles Ravens preseason game because the Ravens. I grew up in Maryland. I live in Southwest Virginia right now. I cannot stand Raven fans. I don't know what it is. They just really piss me off for some strange reason. I have. I said we're going to do picks at the end, but I'm going to tell you one right now. That
Let's
stupid
get into it.
streak that the Ravens have. The Ravens have. I think they have 20. Jake was wondering why why the fan vote is so high on the Ravens right now. It's because the Ravens have won like 20 something straight preseason games, and I cannot stand it. I cannot stand because that's the only thing that they have going for them. That's the only thing the Raven fans. Oh yeah, we won. Blah blah blah. Yeah, how many playoff wins have you won with Lamar? Just one. That's it. That's all that matters. Your playoff to preseason ratio is way off. I'm sick of it. Eagles, although the Eagles are like 0-9 in their past whatever preseason games.
And that's not biased at all coming from me, right?
No, not at all. I don't even know why I started talking about that game because we're not even there yet. But I don't know. New England, who they got playing quarterback right now? Bailey Zappi.
Probably.
So
Is
it's
Jordan Love playing quarterback for preseason for the Packers, do you know, or are they
oh
gonna
yeah, he should. He should definitely.
got to give him reps? I mean, it's not gonna
Oh
help him.
yeah. And they did get a good enough. He might play first quarter of the first game. Tao needs to really shut
Dude,
the
he
heck up.
literally I told him to stop.
Do you tell him to stop
Yeah.
this guy? Just has to be on the show somehow. I don't know that'll.
We'll just
For those
hope
who don't,
so.
I got a baby boy coming here any second now, so I mean that might be me week the first few weeks, but I don't know. Preseason really boring. I don't really know how to analyze this stuff because you really don't even know who's even playing. All you
No.
know is vets are not playing. Vets who are on the brink of being cut are playing likely. Um, anything else left to say about that game?
No, I do have to say I did look in the Lions and the Chiefs first game is September 7th. That Thursday is September 7th. So the last week of preseason's like the what, second? They don't take a week in between, right?
Yeah,
So
no, I don't think they do.
oh wait, they might. It
They
doesn't
might
matter.
no because college football starts. I don't know if they want to compete with that. Preseason NFL will likely beat. Likely won't beat college football. I
No,
don't
it won't.
think. Um, so we got Vikings versus Seattle. Seahawks are -4.5. Over under is 35.5. I'm looking at my show notes that I wrote last night, so it could likely change by now. So we're just gonna go off of whatever the live bet is. I don't really know. Like again, preseason is preseason. No one really follows it.
Right.
Um,
I think we should just get through these and then just I
I
mean, no
mean,
one's gonna
no,
it's really tough to bet on these, and I'm not even sure like Vegas knows what the spreads. I mean,
no. I mean,
is it
Minnesota, Seattle. I don't even know who's even going to play in that because Seattle have a lot of vets. Minnesota has a lot of vets. Adam Thielen. I did see an Instagram post today. A
I did
quote
too.
from Adam Thielen. He said he feels like he's 24 again. So whatever.
Prime Adam Thielen coming up this year,
I
huh?
mean, he used to be a reception machine and touchdown machine, much like Cooper Cup is right now. So who knows? It might be.
I could see a late fantasy pickup with Adam Thielen. That could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Maybe
Are you
mid. I
doing
mean,
fantasy
I do
talk real
some with
quick?
like my older roommates and stuff.
You do just one league,
Probably just one, yeah.
just one. I retired last year was my first year without fantasy football. Loved it. Loved every second. Unfortunately, I got into a potentially very dangerous habit called sports betting. Which is why we are here.
You don't do that much betting
Minnesota,
though.
Seattle. What?
You don't do that much betting. Like, come on now. Volume wise, but now you have a show that it's based around
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I know. Um, Minnesota, Seattle. Who knows what anyone is doing? Now, this is interesting. I really like this one. Washington Commanders, Cleveland Browns. Browns are -3, over under 38.5. This is the highest over under of the slate. In my notes, it's maybe something has changed, but I'm just what I'm seeing in my notes.
Might as well take the under
Washington
then.
Commanders. Who the heck is throwing the ball for the Commanders?
I don't know.
Who's QB1? I know Browns. They got Deshaun Watson.
I
At
got Sam Howell here.
shout out Sam Howell. I saw him get
Backup Jake
smashed.
Fromm.
I saw him get smashed week 1 of college football 2021 against Virginia Tech. I was there. They stormed the field. Biggest regret in my life, not being on the field there with them. I'd say top 3 regret.
Washington Commanders QB depth chart: Sam Howell, Jake Fromm, Jacoby Brissett. They
Interesting.
could really play a lot with.
Hey, 10
I don't
years
know if it's
ago,
in that order.
that QB room will be flipped upside down.
I'm not sure if it's Jacoby Brissett third. He's just listed on here. It's just Google, so who knows?
Oh, I mean, he's still likely on the team. Did you know?
In the third spot, though, probably not.
Shoot, I was listening to a part of my take today, and they said that a team has their depth chart for quarterback. It says blah 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 or blah blah blah. I forget. I'm sorry. I do not remember. I do not remember, but a team has or on there. So I might be.
Dude, where's Tyler at?
I don't know. Quick pick. Where's Carson Wentz going this year if he goes anywhere?
I don't know. No idea. Is he a free agent?
Yeah. You didn't see his Instagram?
What does Instagram say?
So he was wearing an Eagles helmet, his Commander's
and the
jersey,
shorts,
and
the
his
Colts
Colts
shorts.
pants. Yeah, his Colts shorts. And he goes, always got my grind on or something. You know, I love Carson Wentz all my heart. I love the guy. I love everything he stands for. That until I go on this. I have his jersey. I had all the faith in the world with that guy until he decides to just kill a brown bear that's just minding its own business. I didn't like that. If you're gonna kill something, at least have it be invasive. But he just in the middle of the wilderness of Alaska where it's supposed to be. Washington, Cleveland. I honestly, the way that the Browns played against the Jets in the Hall of Fame game was very exciting.
Yeah.
I forget who that quarterback was, but that's exciting. Sam Howell. I mean, it was pretty exciting last year. That's if he even plays. All right, Giants -3 against the.
It was Kellen Mond. Weren't the Jets up like 16-0 to start the game too?
I don't know. I don't watch preseason football.
I think they took out Zach Wilson and just kind of let him rest or did something. Didn't want to hurt him. I don't know why you wouldn't want to hurt Zach Wilson.
Hey,
or it's not Zach Wilson.
Zach
Wilson's on the Jets.
Yeah, isn't that who you're talking about? Oh, the Browns were up that much?
It was the Browns versus the Jets, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, Zach Wilson threw an absolute dime, and Aaron Rodgers was on the sideline celebrating. All right, we got the Jets -3 against the Lions. Over under is 35.5. I don't know what's with these games.
Who knows,
what do you want to do? You just want to keep on rolling?
Let's just say them all and keep going. I mean, there is no game that is.
Stop me if you want to talk about
larger than like 7 in the spread.
And let me look at my notes real quick. I mean my picks.
Every over-under is under 39. That's crazy. Surely there's going to be a game that scores 40 points, right? Like,
dude, and here's the thing: people brag about preseason wins. Back to the Ravens. I cannot stand the Raven fans because all they talk about is the stupid preseason wins. Shout out Tyler. I hope he's having a great time upstairs. We got Steelers -2.5 versus the Buccaneers. Over under is 39. I want to talk about this quick second. Baker Mayfield. Oh, that's the team. It's Baker Mayfield or whoever the heck they have. Blah 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 at QB1.
And here's Tyler. Tyler, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome everyone to the show. Welcome Tyler to the show. Welcome to the show. It's just been a ball of joy talking about preseason football.
How long was that going for?
I don't know.
We're just talking about the games right now. We haven't even got into picks or anything.
Yeah, we just got to the point where we're like, hey, we'll just talk about stuff and just see what's exciting on the like. Just say something. I'm just gonna rack them off. Stop me if there's something.
It hasn't been very much that's exciting so far. So.
No, not really. But
except for CJ Stroud got 1 series and now he's already off the field.
That's stupid. But Tyler, I was telling Jake that a team in the NFL, they're in their depth chart, they have two quarterbacks at QB1. It says blah 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 or blah blah blah, and I'm pretty sure it's Tampa Bay. It's Baker Mayfield and then whoever the heck they have. I think Deshaun Kaiser or something. I was listening to part of my take today, and that's what they said.
Is this on ESPN?
No, I don't know. They just said it on the podcast.
Kyle Trask?
Kyle Trask. He's
Kyle
from
Trask.
Florida. He's from
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How
no, I
about
think
this?
That's
Oh,
just
go ahead.
funny as heck.
I was going to talk about, if we're talking about quarterbacks fighting it out, there's a legit backup quarterback battle in San Francisco that needs to be talked about.
With who?
It's
They're starting Purdy, right? And then Lance is going to be the backup.
Well, Purdy might not.
well,
Purdy
Lance
won't even play.
Is
well,
Purdy going to be ready?
do you know who the third quarterback is there? It's Sam Darnold. So Sam Darnold might get over Trey Lance, and if that's the case, they got to figure out something to do with Trey Lance.
That's a good quarterback room. People listing out quarterback rooms right now during preseason is hilarious. Jake, what was that room that the Commanders quarterback room that you just talked about?
Jacoby Brissett.
Well, no, from QB1 down.
Sam Howell.
Yeah, let me go back. Sam Howell, Jake Fromm, Jacoby Brissett.
Dude, I told Jake, I was like, holy crap. I was like, you would think that like that would be flip-flopped, but it's not. I mean, if your mind was stuck like 10 years ago.
Hey, where did Heineke go again? I just saw this today, but I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's Taylor.
Wait, yeah, Taylor
Heineke.
right?
Atlanta Falcons.
That's right. Because I looked at I was like, who's playing QB down there right now? And I looked at it and I was like,
did you get a good contract? I hope he got paid.
I said, is Desmond Ridder really gonna beat out Taylor Heineke? I don't know.
I'm seeing this one day ago. The Washington Commanders announced the starting quarterback for the preseason game. Second year quarterback Sam Howell will be given the nod and will serve as QB1 as the Commanders' first preseason game.
Fun fact: we saw him blow his season opener versus Tech.
Yep, he was the number one overall projected pick before that college football season.
Was he?
Yep, by Mel Kiper.
He was a Heisman favorite. I remember that.
Yeah, he was the Heisman favorite that year too. I mentioned that. Well, I mentioned that I was at the game. Did not mention that Tyler was also at that game with me.
Shame on you.
I said top 3 biggest regret in my life is not running onto the field. I remember walking out of the stadium, looking down a tunnel.
We were so far away. We were sitting in the nosebleeds at that game.
I know, but when we were walking out, I looked down the tunnel and I see people running onto the field. I'm like, I really want to do that.
We weren't even locals at the time, and we didn't go to school. Don't run out on that field.
Well, people
can still run on the field.
If people are storming the field, I want to storm the field, but that was, I don't know, whatever.
I will say, before that game, when we're doing Enter the Sandman, that's hype.
That's crazy.
That is actually legit hype.
Don't get me started with the Penn State whiteout stuff. All right. Next game, you're gonna get me all worked up about that. We got Green Bay -4.5 versus the Cincinnati Bengals, over under 35. Tyler, how much do you think Jordan Love is going to play? We had discussed this before you came on.
I think he'll get
in preseason.
Oh, in total in preseason?
No, just like per game. They're gonna.
Oh, I think he's only going to get a series game 1, and because they're only playing 3 games now, right? It's only 3 preseason games.
Yeah.
So he's going to get 1 series against the Bengals, and then I think he'll get a quarter and game 2, and I think he'll play maybe a quarter in game 3. So that's my prediction. So a series and a half in total is what he'll do the entire preseason, because they got to see what they're going to get. Apparently, I saw a video of him throwing some dimes to what's his name, Romeo Dobbs.
Okay, I think Jordan Love is I think he's going to be a legit problem. I think as long as
problem,
yeah.
Like what kind of level problem? Like, are we talking about like Johnny Football problem? Or are we talking
like he's going to be a problem
Jalen Hurts,
for the NFC North?
Jalen Hurts running the ball kind of problem.
Speaking of Johnny Manziel, did you guys see the doc or no?
No, I'm not watching.
I haven't watched it yet, but I did.
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm ready. I'm ready to see it for sure. Maybe tonight.
Maybe after this, I might.
I saw a clip and it was like, he was proud that he watched 0 minutes of film. Like his screen time on the iPad was 0.
Well,
don't
Jake,
know.
have
Whatever.
you watched the Aaron Hernandez documentary years ago on Netflix?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyone who's listening, you got to go watch that first because that's a wild doc, and then we can go watch Johnny Football.
Um.
So, anyways, I interrupted your problem. So, why is Jordan Love going to be a
Oh,
problem?
yeah. I think it's gonna be really good. I think
Why?
because he almost came back and beat the Eagles. I was sweating my butt off sitting on the couch when they were playing the Eagles, and Jordan Love comes on,
Last
and I'm
year?
like, yeah, you
All
don't
right, now
remember
I
because
gotta
Aaron
look this
Rodgers
up
got
now.
hurt. Aaron Rodgers got hurt against the Eagles. This was like week
It's my
10.
knee.
he got hurt. Comes
Only
on
the
and
real ones will know that reference.
yeah, he throws a dime to Lazard, I think, and he runs out, or Christian whatever. And like I was like legit scared. Luckily, Eagles defense caught on and we shut them down. But it was scary. I think with the full offseason being QB1, I think he's the guy.
Jordan Love, 6 for 9, 113 yards and a touchdown in that game. And he also he didn't run the ball. That was about it. Didn't get sacked either. His quarterback rating was a 146.8 in that game.
There you go. See, very good. And that was
And
a good defense.
it looks like Jordan Love versus Trevor Siemian tomorrow at 6 p.m. Let's go ahead and get on to the next game. We're not even halfway through these games, so
I know. Atlanta,
let's
Miami.
just start running through them.
That game was all right. Looking at the list, do you guys want to talk about any of them? We got Denver, Arizona.
I want to talk about the Commanders and Browns.
Oh yeah, go. What do you got to say about that?
Two terrible franchises, and they're going to be going against each other.
Don't we're saving our picks to the end, by the way.
I know.
Don't give anything away.
I don't remember if okay, I do have one for that game. Yeah, because I remember looking at the game and I'm like, oh, I gotta pick this one because any game that seems meaningless, I gotta get some money on.
You guys got
over
any,
under 38
you guys
and a half
got
on
skin
that
on
one.
any?
That might be one you want to take on the under.
What did you say, Jake?
That's one where you almost take the under. There isn't a game that the over under is set higher than 39.
Yeah.
In preseason, like no one's gonna score 40 points. People think so.
We'll get to that.
This is like a Big Ten West football out here.
That seems a little interesting. All right, Nathan, let's go ahead and just get into the picks. Let's start with the overs.
All right. Oh, I was just sorry when I was just looking in the space. I was just looking. I'm like, is there anything that's like really interesting? All right.
Oh, I do have one interesting.
Go for it.
No, never mind. It's all right. We'll move on. I'll talk about this when I get to one of my picks, I think. So go ahead.
All right. Over. I'm going first on this one. Over. I'm going Commanders, Browns over 38 and a half. I don't know what it is right now, but I wrote it down at 38 and a half. My reason, I'm just feeling it. It's preseason football. I have no idea what to predict. Commanders have a lot to prove. The Browns have a lot to prove. I think it's going to hit the over. Are they playing today, by the way?
No. They're playing tomorrow at 6:30.
Is there just one game on right now?
Yes, there is. There's another game. There's a Seattle game at 10.
Yeah, that's Pacific.
All right, I'll go ahead and hit my over. I got the Packers and the Bengals over 35 in Cincinnati. Like you said, I don't know how much Jordan Love's going to be playing that game, but we got Trevor Siemian coming in, a little bit experience, but I think it's a decent pick. But that'll be one that does end up in the under. But I'm going over. Who knows? Should be a pretty good atmosphere in Cincinnati. People are probably ready to go.
All right. Yep. Cool. Tyler?
So unfortunately, we're gonna have our first double pick. So I'm going Commanders Brown under. Or no. I'm sorry, I got the under in that one. Oh, this is what I've got. Sorry. My apologies. I'm already blowing it. Jake, you're gonna have to cut that.
No, just
why?
No edits. Just go.
I'm
we don't want Jake stuck at his laptop.
So anyways, the over I've got is Eagles Ravens over 35 and a half. And the reason why is because the Ravens play super hard every preseason. They win I think they had a streak going on for most
Nathan was just talking about this.
It's active.
Oh, it's still going. So that's what I'm saying. So the Ravens play hard. So I'm gonna go over
Nathan loves
35
the
and a half.
Ravens.
Yeah, over 3.5 point or 35 and a half points in that one because the Ravens are gonna play hard all the way to the end. And Eagles have some decent players, so they'll put some points up on the board. They're gonna try to they have a lot of good backups on this team that they just drafted, so they need to see what they're gonna do. So I think we'll see some points.
The Ravens have won 23 straight preseason games.
There you go. They're gonna play hard. They're gonna score some points.
All right. Overs are all locked in. Moving on to unders. Jake, you're first on this one.
Is someone taking note of these, or are we just getting them sent to one person so they can put them in the sheet at the end?
Nathan, are you writing them down?
No.
If not, it's fine. You guys can send them to me, and I can put them in the sheet. So then we can
I would just
show
send
the
them to Jake.
sheet, and then we can keep the record and show everyone the records and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the under. The under, I got Tennessee and Chicago under 37.5 when the Bears are playing. You take the under. It's probably a good pick. Tennessee, who knows who's playing quarterback? Is it Malik Willis that's going to be playing quarterback there?
Well, they also drafted what's his
Will
name
Levis.
as well. Yep, Will Levis.
Oh, they
So
drafted Levis. I can see him playing Levis.
I think they're both going to split times with Malik and Levis. I don't think Tannehill's going to play.
You don't think Tannehill's playing at all?
I don't really think so. So I think it'll split between those guys, and yeah, that's what I think.
I feel like the Titans are just still throwing the ball too much. It's like, whoever said, let Tannehill cook when you have Derrick Henry as your running back? I don't understand.
And Tannehill is only good when he's in the play action with Derrick Henry running the ball 50 times a game. So
Right.
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
have a lot of talent over there, but
by the way, did you guys talk about the coaching situation in Tennessee? This was brand new news today, I think, too. Did you guys talk about this or no?
What is it?
Tennessee. So Mike Vrabel is having one of the assistant coaches be the head coach of this football game coming up because he wants to give some of his assistants some practice for preparing and being a head coach. So Vrabel is stepping back for this preseason game, and it's going to be all of I don't remember which coach it is. Williams. I don't know which one that is. He will be the head coach for this football game officially.
Interesting. I feel like that's either being lazy or he knows something that his coaches think.
Nah, he's trying to be some new age innovation, trying to get his guys some learning experience.
What the spread? All right, my under.
You're under.
Rams Chargers. Everyone's old on that team. Spread, Tyler. With the spread, you're up first.
With the spread. All right, so I'm going Saints -3.5 over Kansas City. Saints gonna play hard. They need to win. They got a bunch of guys in, and we all know Patrick Mahomes and all the backups are gonna be in the entire time. So Saints -3, no brainer.
I like it. My spread, I'm going. No, it's me. I'm going Packers -4.5. I don't know what it is right now. This is what it was like 2 nights ago. Why? I like Jordan Love. If you couldn't get that from me talking about him, I love Jordan Love.
Hey, do you like Jordan Love, Nathan?
I love Jordan Love.
Didn't know.
But I think the Cincinnati Bengals might give them a hard one because it's going to be a quarterback duel for week 1, week 2.
Give them a hard what?
A hard battle because they're fighting for the starting position week 1 and 2 or 2.
Give them a hard one, man. All right, here we go. I got Broncos -5.5. I can't even find who the Broncos are playing on here.
Broncos
the Broncos are the Broncos
Cardinals.
Are at Arizona. That clip I saw from Arizona, they're looking a little rough, so we're gonna go Denver -5.5.
That's funny.
Dude, they're something.
All
right.
Let's move on to against it.
Yeah, moving on to against the spread. I'm first on this one. Against the spread, I'm taking the Birds. Go Birds. Flag was fly. Screw the Ravens. That stupid thing that they only cheer. Oh, yeah, we got it. Yeah.
I feel like the Eagles are going to play hard to ruin that streak. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But also.
Just because.
Dude, they have Justin Tucker kicking field goals in preseason.
Who's playing backup quarterback for the Eagles that game, though? I mean, starting quarterback.
Mariota.
He's been trash all preseason.
You know what I was thinking today? I saw a picture of Marcus Mariota in an Eagles jersey, and I'm like, man, if you showed me that picture 10 years ago, I'd be jumping for joy.
Yeah, right. That's true.
Because the Eagles were at 7 and they wanted Mariota at 1, and they almost drafted him. I think that was 2014 draft. All right. Yeah, Jake.
Against the spread, I got the Bills plus 3.5.
I like that.
They're 3.5 point dogs. They're home. People are going to be excited and ready to watch the Bills in Buffalo. I think they're going to pack the house and give the Colts some work.
Nice, very nice. Very intriguing.
I just think well, I'm gonna just give a little pushback on that just for fun, but I think the Bills are too experienced and the Colts are just all over the place. But yeah, I can see it. I'm fine with that though.
I think there
Colts
might be
have a
some
lot of
player
people fighting for jobs.
I think there might be some player sports betting
I
in that
know.
game. Maybe I think the Colts DBs might even be betting that game. Who knows?
Colts have a quarterback battle. They have a rookie quarterback. They have a running back battle.
Hey, by the way, where is Calvin Ridley right now?
He is Jacksonville.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. All right. So it's funny. I'm gonna go against what one of you guys bet, just like the over. I've got Arizona plus 5.5. I know they've looked like a train wreck on some videos, but I think that they do
It's
have
just for
something to
show.
play.
It's just for show.
Well, I think so, but also it's Denver. I mean, I don't even know who's playing backup quarterback in Denver. Cardinals are playing at home. They got a new coach. They have to step on the field day one, trying their very best to optimize what the coaching staff's doing. So, and it's 5.5 points. I think that's a lot. So I think Cardinals will cover that for sure.
The Broncos will also be playing with that cornerback from Iowa, the white cornerback from Iowa, drafted in the 3rd round.
Ooh,
hey, shout out
Riley Moss. Here we go.
Let's
shout
go.
out Riley
From
Moss.
Ankeny, went to Centennial.
Represent.
You play against them?
No, he's a few years older.
Shout out Jake. For those who don't know, Jake is our only one person with football experience as a
college football
as a college kicker. Roll the clip.
And absolutely pancake somebody. We got to get the footage on that.
And he did not accidentally
sure.
knee the ball in a high school playoff football game either.
Out to punt for the Vikings. Uh-oh.
As soon as my knee went down,
forward. Decided to run forward with it. CJ.
And
no, not
he
CJ
blew that
Christian,
whistle, and we were on probably our own 10-yard line, and then they kicked a field goal, won by 3. But
that's sad.
It happens.
We put you on suicide watch after that.
I remember hearing about that, and then I saw.
I have a clip of it,
and he goes, "I don't want to show it."
We're gonna have to see that too.
Yeah. Real quick, wild cards. Jake.
Wild card. I got Cowboys money line.
Ooh.
Okay.
I also have Chargers versus Rams over 33.5. It looks to be the lowest over under, so I'm taking it. And those are kind of a couple teams that are, well, the Rams at least. Who knows what's going on. Over 33.5. Those are my wild cards.
I love Cowboys money line. Cowboys a bunch of tryhards. Tyler.
I just have a quick question. You put the numbers on our sheet, and it was Ravens -6, but now it's Ravens -4.5. Can I take Ravens -4.5?
Yeah, I just said it was whatever. I mean, I wrote this down 2 days ago, and it was +6, so I'll still take that he was at +4.
Okay, well, I'm smashing Ravens -4.5. There's no way they're letting the Eagles beat them because
where are they playing?
They're playing in Baltimore. They're playing in Baltimore, and they don't want the locals, the 95 corridor locals, beating them. And the Eagles aren't really going to care about this football game at all. All they care about is nobody getting hurt. So Ravens are going to be doing tryhards with all their new people they brought in, all their wide receivers and whatnot. But all right, so
Odell Beckham isn't going to play.
No, but they got Zay Flowers as well.
They do.
So if this was a fantasy podcast, we need to talk about him because, anyways. So Ravens -4.5, and then I'm also going to take. I had this written down before the game started, but New England -3.5 over Houston. Houston's been a train wreck for the last couple of years. Patriots are a well-oiled machine. -3.5. I'll take that.
All right, Nathan, you got about a minute speed around here.
All right.
2 wild cards.
I'll take up the whole minute. No, I'm just kidding. My wild card, I got the Raiders plus 3.5 versus whoever the heck they're playing.
Giants.
Vegas got a new quarterback.
Or 49ers.
49ers.
Locals.
They got a new quarterback in what's his face? Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy G.
I think he might be playing. Depends on how he did.
Versus the
Also,
49ers.
San Francisco has a ton of vets. They will not be playing. I promise you, no one is playing.
Hold on 1 sec. You're taking Raiders +4?
3.5 is what I have on my sheet.
Oh, +3.5. Yeah, but 49ers got all those quarterbacks, man. They're gonna be
but they're injured.
Just gonna let everybody know real quick that the Texans have a 78.9% probability of winning. So right now, my first wild card pick is down the drain.
Yeah, we'll have to get those picks locked into the Excel sheet, and then we can share that with you guys the next episode, and we'll see how the first preseason week went. Other than that, if no one else has anything else to add, I will put our TikTok clips channel in the description. That's also in the About tab on YouTube. And that's about it for me. Check out our TikTok clip channel in the description. That's pretty much where everything's going to be if you don't want to watch the full video. Or there's probably going to be some YouTube shorts posted. Not a lot of people want to sit around and watch like the whole, 50, probably almost to an hour sometimes videos that we're going to have.
This is the PICK6. Take it to the house.
This is PICK6. Take it to the house.
No.
See you guys next time.
No, this is PICK6
to the crib.
To the house.
No.
This is PICK6 to the house. All right.
To the house.
Thanks for watching and subscribing. We'll see you boys later.
Peace.